Welcome to a special election edition of 23 ABC News at 7 as the polls are getting ready to close in 1 hour. Thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Mike Hart. Let's begin team coverage with our local elections with 23 ABC's Kristin Vartan, who's taking a closer look at all the action going on in Northwest Bakersfield tonight. Kristin, first, how are the lines looking over there?
Mike, yes, at the moment there are no lines. We've been to 3 polling sites so far across the entire Bakersfield area. We've been in Oildale, we've been in South Bakersfield, now we're in Northwest here at Grace Baptist Church. There have been no lines, but we're currently at one of the busiest sites that we've been to so far, and the supervisor here has told us that her supervisor said it's one of the busier locations. And there, if you do come vote in person, you will be asked this one simple question: are you going to be surrendering your ballot, or will you be dropping it off right here at this ballot box? And that's what you will find out. You have 2 options. So if you have your mail-in ballot with you, can always drop it off at these polling sites. There are over 100 sites at the moment. We are within our last hour of voting, so if you want to do that last minute civic duty, you have that option to vote in person if you haven't already submitted by mail. So you have all these options for you. And of course, we do have other people across our entire region right now working to give you insight on what's going on at the polls. We also have our evening anchor right now, Brianna Willis, out there at the elections office to give us more information on what's happening there and how you can vote in person if you would like to. Brianna, what can you tell us?
Thanks, Kristin. Yeah, I'm at the county elections office at 1115 Truxtun Avenue. And of course, as you mentioned, polls do close in just under an hour. And you can come here, of course, to not only drop off your mail-in ballot, but also, of course, to vote in person. If you do want to track that mail-in ballot, you can do so at the Where's My Ballot state elections website. Now, you can also authorize someone to return your ballot on your behalf. You have to fill out the authorization section on the outside of your ballot envelope. You can drop off your ballot at any secure ballot drop box, a voting location, or your county elections office, where we are now, as I mentioned, at 1115 Truxtun Avenue. Now, if you do want to vote in person, you have to surrender your mail-in ballot at the polls. This is, of course, to ensure that you are not voting twice. Additionally, if you haven't already voted but you did make a mistake on your ballot, you can get a new one. You just have to ask an elections official at the polling place for a new one, and you can also exchange your vote by mail ballot. Now, if you did miss the deadline to register to vote in California, you can still vote provisionally. This means your ballot will be dropped in a special envelope. Of course, if you do plan on voting provisionally, you do have to be at least 18 years or older and bring proof of identification. Now, once again, the polls, of course, do close at 8 p.m. in just under an hour. And of course, throughout the night, we will update you on important races that you need to know, as well as results as they come in. In downtown Bakersfield, Brianna Willis, 23 ABC News, connecting you.